Hello, you're tuning in to 15 minutes of VNA News Bulletin. I'm Vĩ Hằng from Hanoi with the major stories.
International financial centers to create new driving forces for development. Ninh Thuan farmers gear up for Lunar New Year grape harvest. And later on, Phở Hanoi set to become global culinary icon.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on January 4th attended a ceremony to announce the implementation plan for the project to establish a financial center in Ho Chi Minh City and the city's planning for 2021-2030 with a vision toward 2050.
Chairing the conference to announce the government's resolution on promulgating action plan to implement the Politburo's conclusion on developing regional and international financial centers in Vietnam, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính expressed his joy at the strong participation of ministries, branches, and localities, as well as the support and sharing of international friends, which have helped to strengthen confidence in the effective development of the regional and international financial centers in Vietnam. Prime Minister Chính emphasized that building and developing the regional and international financial centers in Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang will create a premise and a solid foundation for the country to enter a new era, the era of the nation's rise, becoming a rich, strong, and prosperous nation where the people are increasingly happy and well off. Earlier, the Politburo had agreed to establish a comprehensive international financial center in the southern largest economic hub of Ho Chi Minh City and a regional financial center in the central city of Da Nang. The same day, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended a conference announcing the master planning scheme for the 2021 to 2030 period with a vision to 2050 in Ho Chi Minh City. Prime Minister Chính stressed that following this planning scheme is not solely the responsibility of Ho Chi Minh City but a task for the entire nation and region as a whole. The master planning scheme, approved by the Prime Minister on December 31, 2024, aims to transform Ho Chi Minh City into a global, civilized, modern, compassionate, dynamic, and innovative city. Ho Chi Minh City is set to cultivate a quality workforce, foster modern service and industrial sectors, and lead in green economy, and digital society. It aspires to become a national hub for economy, finance, trade, services, culture, education, and science technology, achieving extensive global integration and a prominent position in Southeast Asia. On the afternoon of January 4th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and the Steering Committee 1568, tasked with reviewing and resolving challenges related to various projects, held a working session with Ho Chi Minh City to address these issues. Following a review of 200 problematic projects, Ho Chi Minh City identified 12 outstanding projects requiring government intervention for resolution. Key challenges included land clearance, inconsistencies in land use conditions and objectives, and obstacles in reorganizing state-owned properties managed by central ministries and agencies. The Prime Minister tasked the Steering Committee 1568, the Ministry of Planning and Investment, and the Government Office with compiling, drafting, and presenting a resolution to the government. This resolution will form a framework to address these challenges, he said. Also on January 4th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính presented the title of Hero of the People's Armed Forces to Ho Chi Minh City's armed forces, recognizing their outstanding and extraordinary contributions, particularly in combating the COVID-19 pandemic, building the Vietnam People's Army, strengthening national defense, and the Fatherland Construction Protection Corps. This is the third time the city's armed forces, established on September 4, 1945, have obtained this noble title, bestowed by the party and state.
Coming up now, we have a report on the activities of National Assembly Chairman Chen Thanh-Minh.
As the Lunar New Year festival, Tet, is approaching, National Assembly Chairman Tran Thanh Mon on January 4th visited and handed over gifts to armed forces, families of revolutionary contributors, poor residents, and those affected by Typhoon Yagi in the northern mountainous province of Yen Bai. The top legislator urged the province to comprehensively review its targets, especially challenging ones, and develop practical, effective solutions to fulfill its objectives in 2025. He stressed the importance of preparing documents, personnel, and organizational plans for local party congresses at all levels for the 2025 to 2030 tenure, leading up to the 14th National Party Congress, in line with the Politburo's Directive No. 35. Additionally, Yen Bai was requested to expedite the disbursement of funds for national target programs and maintain a focus on supporting policy beneficiary families, revolutionary contributors, and impoverished households, ensuring they fully benefit from the party's and state's preferential policies. Visiting the Provincial Department of Public Security, Mern presented 20 gifts to officers with disadvantaged backgrounds. He also visited Nguyen Duy Can, whose house in Yen Bai City collapsed due to Typhoon Yagi, and Nguyen Trong Hung, a war veteran classified as 1-4 disabled, offering them presents and encouragement. The same day, National Assembly Chairman Tran Thank Mun attended a ceremony announcing the Prime Minister's decision on recognizing Vun Yen district of Yen Bai province to meet criteria of a new-style rural area in 2024 and receiving a second-class labor order.
Currently, vineyards, farms, and cooperatives growing grapes in the south-central province of Ninh Thuận are busy tending to vineyards to ensure high yield and quality for sale to traders and tourists.
On an area of over 2,000 square meters, Nguyen Van Huy's family grows new grape varieties. In recent weeks, heavy rain and wind in the area have affected grape cultivation. Therefore, Huy's family has had to take extra care of the fruits to ensure their quality for supply to the market and tourists during the upcoming traditional Lunar New Year holiday.
I grow new grape varieties to serve tourists, including this seedless red grape variety with beautiful color, firm flesh, and sweet taste. I like them very much. I also take good care of them, as the new varieties require more advanced growing techniques.
With the goal of providing the best experience for tourists, the Thaian Agricultural Cooperative in Vinh Hai Commune, Ninh Hai District, has invested in planting high-quality grape varieties using advanced agricultural techniques on an area of over 5,000 square meters.
Despite the hot weather throughout the year, our cooperative has maintained several grape gardens for tourists, including a high-tech agricultural garden. We ensure both the quality of the fruit and the harvest yield to supply the market and visitors before, during, and after the 2025 Tet holidays.
Ninh Thuan currently has over 1,000 hectares of grapes, supplying about 26,000 to 28,000 tons of fresh grapes to the market each year. To increase economic efficiency of agricultural land, localities are actively expanding the plantation of new grape varieties that meet Viet Gap standards. They are also growing grapes in greenhouses to protect them from adverse weather and promoting ecotourism with vineyard tours.
India's news site Fiber2Fashion.com has highlighted Vietnam's economic development with positive signs.
Fiber2Fashion.com December 25th article, titled Vietnam Year-End Review 2024, Moving Towards a Bright Future, cited a survey by the U.S. Fashion Industry Association showing Vietnam scored higher overall than some other Asian countries in the production of high-value products. The news site said, the country was found to have better competitive edge as it currently leads in the capability to produce a wide variety of products quickly, as a result of investments in the country in machinery and skilled labor. News site of the United Arab Emirates also said Southeast Asia's economies, particularly Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines benefit from supply chain realignments. It cited data from Fitch Ratings revealing Vietnam's manufacturing output grew by 8.1% in 2024, underscoring its rise as a critical link in global supply chains.
Hanoi plans to create 169,000 new jobs in 2025. reduce urban unemployment rate to below 3%, and increase the proportion of trained workers to 75%.
According to the Municipal People's Committee, the city will implement policies and solutions to support the comprehensive recovery and development of the labor market, with a focused and targeted approach. To achieve the targets, the city will focus on ensuring social welfare, developing the labor market, and strengthening the workforce. At the same time, efforts will be made to promote economic growth, improve the quality of human resources, and raise the efficiency of job creation loan programs funded by the city budget through the Vietnam Bank for Social Policy's Hanoi branch. A total of 255 job fairs are planned throughout the year, aiming to create 50,600 job opportunities, including 4,600 positions overseas.
A recent workshop on preserving and promoting the national intangible cultural heritage of Phở Hanoi was held in the capital, bringing together culinary experts, artisans, and managers to share insights into the origins, evolution, and cultural significance of this iconic Vietnamese noodle dish.
Phở Hanoi, a traditional dish deeply embedded in Vietnamese culture, has been recognized as part of the national intangible cultural heritage. What sets this dish apart is its carefully selected ingredients and distinctive preparation techniques, all passed down through generations. Phở restaurant owners have been preserving and passing down their experience within their families.
My children have
Vietnam is
followed in my
considered one of the
footsteps
fastest
and built a
growing digital
prestigious
economies in
brand.
ASEAN.
While making pho is
Experts
demanding,
said
it is
digital
only through true
transformation
passion
initiatives
that we can
launched by the
create
government,
delicious,
along with
high-quality
those
bowls that
adopted by the
attract
travel
both
business
domestic and
community such as
international
Internet of
visitors.
Things, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality,
Today,
big data, and
Phở
other
has evolved
technologies are
into
laying
many
the foundation
variations
for remarkable
and is increasingly
innovations in the
served
tourism
in luxury
sector.
hotels and restaurants.
Additionally, these
Many
technological
believe that Phở
solutions not
Hanoi
only
is not
optimize
just a
visitors'
Vietnamese
experience,
specialty,
but also
but
support
also a
stakeholders
symbol
within
of cultural
Vietnam's tourism
exchange.
supply chain in
It
operating
has become a
efficiently and
globally
promoting
favored
efforts
dish,
towards the goal
bringing
of
immense
sustainable
pride to the
development.
Vietnamese people.
Vietnam welcomed over 15.8 million foreign tourists in the first 11
More
months of the
Vietnamese pho
year,
restaurants
surging
have opened in countries
41%
like
compared to the
Australia,
same period
Japan,
of
and the Republic of
2023.
Korea,
The
demonstrating its
country
growing
targets to
popularity
welcome
and rapid
17 to
spread.
18 million international visitors this year.
Hanoi currently has nearly 700 phở restaurants across 30 districts, mostly in Hoan Kim, Ba Dinh, Co Giay, Dong Da, Tan Xuan, Hai Ba Trung, and Long Bien.
With over 78 million internet users and 73.3% of the population using social networks, Vietnam possesses an ideal environment to drive the development of a robust digital ecosystem and a thriving tourism technology sector.
Vietnam is considered one of the fastest growing digital economies in ASEAN. Experts said digital transformation initiatives launched by the government, along with those adopted by the travel business community such as Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, big data, and other technologies are laying the foundation for remarkable innovations in the tourism sector. Additionally, these technological solutions not only optimize visitors' experience but also support stakeholders within Vietnam's tourism supply chain in operating efficiently and promoting efforts towards the goal of sustainable development. Vietnam welcomed over 15.8 million foreign tourists in the first 11 months of the year, surging 41% compared to the same period of 2023. The country targets to welcome 17 to 18 million international visitors this year.
And that has wrapped up our daily bulletin. Thank you for tuning in, and goodbye for now.